What up, big time gang, and welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. This is another first for me, a Zelos. This is a brand that I've been looking at for years, but everything they make is between like 40 and 43. You know the story already. Now that I'm into this size of watch, I had to get one. And the one I got is called a Blood Moon. I will explain more about it when we open up the box after the intro. So, first thing in the box, steel. It says wood. It looks kind of like wood. It's cold to the touch. It's steel. So, open it up. Boom. There's the watch. First things that I noticed is you got a little compartment up here, a little sleeve, and rose gold warranty card. Super dope. I just like this for presentation, solely for presentation. It's dope. So that's a nice little touch. The box itself has room for a strap and 3 pieces. So I guess that means I have to get 2 more Zelos. The watch was actually strapped in. I took it out to look at it. I didn't want to stick it back under. So you get the pit point. You know I'm a sucker for crown at the 4. This piece has got it. The watch is like a nice brown felt. Foamy insert cut out, and then it's got these little elastic to hold down the watch in every slot. So that's dope too. And just a nice watch box. Just a little clasp there on the front, hinged in the back. But overall, nice. You get the like this brushed stainless almost on the sides, and then like a gunmetal finish on the rest. Etched in Zelos. Super dope. But here is the watch, and I've been dying to do this video because I wanted to unwrap this thing, but I like to unwrap it with you guys. So let's get the crystal cover off first. There we go. Look at that red. So that is red meteorite. And this is called the Great White V2 Blood Moon. That glare is killing me. So this is a limited edition as well. But it's a red dyed meteorite dial. I thought that was super cool. 43 millimeter diameter. Lug to lug is 50 millimeter. 12 millimeters thick. Solid case back with the Great White back there. Milled clasp. Nice micro adjustment. Almost like my Christopher Ward, where you can slide it. If I can get that to move. Oh, it's got plastic on it. We'll get to that later. Push button deployant. Screw down crown at the 4 o'clock, which is, a feature that I love on watches so it doesn't dig into your hand. Nice bezel to dial ratio. So the bezel is nice and thin, nice big bold dial. Solid end links, solid bracelet. Sort of an oyster style, but not really. I mean, I guess in overall design, yes, it is, but it is a little tighter than an oyster style. It's got a MIYOTA 9015 Japanese movement with the reverse date wheel. There at the 6 o'clock is the opening. And it's got like a trapezoid type shape instead of like a square, which is kind of different and cool. Then just a nice simple branding. Got the automatic label, the water resistancy, and then the Z for Zelos up there towards the 12 o'clock. Nice and clean. Nice finishing. Brushed. Very nice. Beautiful bezel action. No back play whatsoever. I mean, look at this. Nothing. Yep. Very nice. Lume is C3x1 BGW9. Just a dope watch that I had to add to my collection. I asked one of my buddies, one of the collectors I know that owns multiple of these, asked him what he thought of the Zelos brand before I spent the money on it. And he said I wouldn't be disappointed, that he loves his. So that was my decision. After I heard that, I was like, okay, I'm definitely doing it. And yes, I am not disappointed just by the quality itself. It is a win already. So I'll definitely be getting a second one. That is for sure. Time will tell when. There's a Mako out there that is 40 millimeters. I really haven't dabbled with 40 very much. I've been trying to stay 42 and above. I'll definitely dabble with the 40. I don't think I can go any smaller than 40. 40 would be like the smallest, just because I have a very large wrist. And I feel like anything smaller than 40 would just look too small on me. This is 43 millimeters, like I said. And it's got a 50 millimeter lug to lug. So it's going to play larger than it actually is, which is fine with me. So I will be sizing this in this video, but I'll put it at the end so you guys aren't bored with that if you don't want to see it. So the beveled edges look great. They're high polished, and then the rest of the finishing is brushed. The meetup between the bracelet to the case is perfect. I always want to watch that. The bracelet is made for the watch. I don't like it when it just cuts off and it just looks like unfinished to me. Like there was no thought put into that. Now I understand if it's an aftermarket bracelet, you know, sometimes you got to take what you can get. But when it's factory, it should mount up and be seamless almost to the case. Bracelet feels very nice quality. Very solid. It just sounds good. There's the case back. Zelos Great White. I can't read that. 300 meters water resistance, 316L stainless steel. Limited edition. Sapphire crystal, number 143 out of 200. So I didn't even know these were limited to 200, so that's cool. I knew it was limited edition. But, you know, limited edition is such a term that's used all the time now. So, you know, nobody gets too hyped over limited edition because a lot of watch companies do that. I have a couple of number ones and I'm hyped over those. But for the most part, you can put limited edition on anything and just make a limited amount. So the hype for limited edition, unless it's a really, really big grail, isn't what it used to be. But this is a beautiful watch. I'm very happy I pulled the trigger. Let's do some lume on it. I'll give it a quick charge. And then we'll kill the lights. Oh my God, look at that already. With the lights still on. Yeah, that is nice. Let's shake it up and see if we can get it to start to tick. There it goes. Movement is in action. Very, very nice. And the second hand is actually like a blue lume. All the rest is a green, so that's kind of cool. And the camera kind of comes out like a teal. In person looks more like a tealish blue. But super good lume. And glad I made the purchase. Definitely glad I made the purchase. So Zelos is a brand that, you know, I just experienced now. And I guarantee you I will have another one. Let's see here if I can get this plastic off of the micro adjustment piece so I can demonstrate that for you. There we go. So this is like the Christopher Ward, where you push this in, you pull that in, and then you can micro adjust. So let's do it with this hand. Okay, in, and you see. Pretty cool. Right now I have it fully extended. You can see the ratcheting mechanism in there. So I can click it back in and it's tight. Love that feature. That's super cool. The watch overall is beautiful. The blood moon dial is like a burgundy, really deep red. Looks really good. You can see those striations there. Overall, great watch. I'm gonna size it and then I'll show you it on the wrist. All right, here it is on the wrist. Love the clasp. Bracelet is great. Beveled edges are awesome. The brushing is done very well. There's that blood moon dial. That red dyed meteorite. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think the AR coating lacks a little bit because I cannot get a good shot of this watch without the glare hitting it. I'm honestly contemplating going outside and finishing the video with some shots outside just to get that natural light on it and see how that looks. So I think I'll do that. If you want to see the sizing, I did a quick little, couple minutes taking one link out. You guys can see that at the end of the video. Stay tuned for photos. Have a great day. And as always, God bless. Okay, so I was looking at it and I think it's a screw in link design. So we're going to go with that and we're going to attempt to unscrew it. I'm using my screwdriver from actually the Island Watch Company. For my Islander, it fits in there perfect. And yes, it is a screw-in type system, which is awesome. So this will be very simple to size. For whatever reason, that hole is smaller. That's not a good sign. Can't get the screwdriver in there. So I'm just unscrewing these two screws to get these links apart. There's one. This one is being stubborn. Give it a few more turns. Okay, tweezer time. Grab it and twist. There we go. So there's one link out, which I think is all I have to remove. And here is the screw. If I sound a little funny, I'm under the weather. Nothing too serious, but I haven't been feeling great for the last like 3 days. So I'm just trying to push through it, stay busy, and get better. I feel like with the temperature change and just everything going on, it's getting to me. Almost like allergies. It's still pretty loose. I think I'll take one on the 12 o'clock side as well. Let's see. Yeah, I think I should take out one more.